Hey, how's it going, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to talk all about Grand Theft Auto 4 coming back to Steam very soon. I think this is rather important. I know GTA 4 isn't the game that everybody is talking about these days. However, Grand Theft Auto 4 is a relatively iconic title, and when it got pulled from Steam, I was pretty disappointed that people wouldn't be able to check it out. However, it will be coming back to Steam relatively soon, next month, and it was for the reason that I think everybody was suspecting, but I'll go over everything that Rockstar noted and how the game is coming back, because it's coming back with some alterations. Also, to me, one of the more iconic PC games and Steam games of all time, and Audiosurf has just gotten an update. Saw this online and I was like, my god, Audiosurf got an update? That is so cool, because this is a game that really hits home with me. I don't know how many of you guys came up during the Audiosurf era. I don't even know if it's right to call it an era, but god damn it, Audiosurf is an era to me, because that is a game that I sunk a lot of time into. So I want to talk that and the updates that is bringing. And then lastly, Xbox Game Pass update on PC. If you still have your Game Pass subscription, which honestly, if you are a frequent player of games, I think it's very much worth it. They are getting some very, very nice additions very soon, so we'll go over all of those as well. But first up, Grand Theft Auto 4 is my main talking point in this video. So Rockstar is bringing the game back on March 19th, so literally a month away from today, and I do want to note everything that they said because there are a lot of changes happening as well. So let's go over the statement. We are making a number of changes to make sure players who own Grand Theft Auto 4 and GTA episodes from Liberty City can continue to enjoy these games. New players, starting March 19th, 2020, Grand Theft Auto 4 Complete Edition will replace both Grand Theft Auto 4 and Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City wherever it is currently digitally available. Grand Theft Auto 4 Complete Edition will also be available via the Rockstar Games launcher. Current game save files will be compatible with Grand Theft Auto 4 Complete Edition. As a result of this update, the following services will no longer be available in Grand Theft Auto 4 Complete Edition: Games for Windows Live, so that's being undone, multiplayer mode, and leaderboard, so those are some significant changes. The following radio stations will also be temporarily unavailable in Grand Theft Auto 4 Complete Edition, and I imagine that this was the reason for the removal of the game, but it notes Ram Jam FM, Self-Actualization FM, and Vice City FM, previously available in Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City. They also have a note, because Japanese is a supported language for Grand Theft Auto 4, but is not supported for Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City, players will continue to be able to play GTA 4 with Japanese subtitles, but will need to select another language in order to play Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty Cities. They also go over what's going to happen to everyone. Current players who have previously installed and played Grand Theft Auto 4 or Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City will be able to update their copy to Grand Theft Auto 4 Complete Edition through the following means. Obviously, the majority of you guys that already own the game probably own it on Steam. They note Steam users, depending on the game, players on Steam will need to install or update their current game. Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City will be removed and replaced with GTA 4 Complete Edition in the launcher library. Update file size is expected to be approximately 22 gigabytes. Grand Theft Auto 4 owners will download content from Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City, and their game will update to GTA 4 Complete Edition. Update file size is expected to be approximately 6 gigabytes. Physical media, games not previously activated using Games for Windows Live will be able to use the key on the back of the game manual to activate and update to Grand Theft Auto 4 Complete Edition. Kind of crazy how they still have the keys, but the issue is, how many people still have the back of the game manual in 2020? When did this game come out on PC? Freaking December of 2008. Yeah, if you guys have held on to your game manual of the physical copy of GTA 4 all the way now in 2020, let me know in the comments section below. And then they also note Games for Windows Live digital store purchases. I'm sure those just came in droves. Games previously activated using Games for Windows Live will require players to create and or link their social club accounts in replacement of Games for Windows Live to update to Grand Theft Auto 4 Complete Edition, and they do note new activations from players trying to install current copies of GTA 4 may be disrupted until GTA 4 Complete Edition is available. All users will need to be connected to the internet and authenticate their copy of the game. So they actually don't give us an official illustration as to why the game was pulled, but I imagine it has to be something with the licensing issues. That's usually what goes on. I don't know why they have to remove multiplayer, however. Multiplayer is noted no longer available starting March 19th, 19th, 2020. But you will still be able to play the entirety of the single player, which is nice. Grand Theft Auto 4 is such an iconic game that even though I'm not personally a big fan of it, it's probably my least favorite Grand Theft Auto game, to be perfectly honest, based on the ones that I played. So I didn't play the super early titles, but I played GTA 3, San Andreas, Vice City. I played Chinatown Wars, which was absolutely awesome. Grand Theft Auto 4 just didn't hit home with me. I don't know why it was. Maybe it was the narrative. Maybe it was some other elements of the game. I just don't know. I haven't played it in a very long time, so maybe if I go back and give it another try, I'll enjoy it. But GTA 5, in my opinion, is considerably better than GTA 4. And I remember when GTA 4 came out, it got 10s across the board. Like, everybody was giving it a 10, and I remember looking at the 10s, and we're talking 2008. I was a young whippersnapper back then, so maybe I couldn't comprehend what they were trying to say, but I just looked at all those 10s, and I was like, is GTA 4 really a 10? And I remember talking to some of my friends. I mean, we were all young whippersnappers back in the day, so I don't really know if we were assessing the game properly, but nonetheless, I just remember everybody thinking, this game is not a 10. It's a good game. It's not a 10 out of 10, which all of the critics were saying that it was a 10 out of 10. It's got a 90 on Metacritic for PC, and I guarantee you the 360 and PS3 versions are probably a little bit higher. So I do think that's a little bit out of line. Nonetheless, not going to get a tangent on that. GTA 4's quality is up to your opinion. Let me know, actually, on that in the comment section down below. I'm actually interested to hear what you guys think about GTA 4, and maybe we'll talk about that at a later date. But Grand Theft Auto 4 will be returning to Steam come March 19th, 2020. Alright, Audiosurf. Let's talk that for a second, because Audiosurf is one of the coolest games, I think, ever. I think at this point, if you talk Audiosurf, it has been outpaced by games such as Beat Saber, and yeah, it might not be the most compelling music rhythm title, but it still is such an iconic title, and a game that for a while I would go back to. I haven't played Audiosurf in so long, but when I heard that the game got an update, I was like, alright, I gotta talk about this. It was posted on Saturday, February 15th, so it's been a couple days since the update went live, but it notes corkscrews and widescreens. Widescreen scaling is now handled much better. This is especially noticeable on ultra-wide monitors, but it's an improvement for 16:9 displays too. Audiosurf was originally designed for 4:3. Most of the menu screens do still fully stretch. And then you also have corkscrews. Corkscrew twists were completely random, but now they highlight a big moment in the song. There's still the same 25% chance of a ride having a corkscrew, except for songs that really want one and therefore always have one. You can play in narrow screen too if that's your thing. I just want to highlight that because Audiosurf is a game that honestly, if I go back to it today, I probably still would have fun with it. I don't know if I would be assessing it from a nostalgic point of view, or if I would assess it fundamentally for the game that it is, but as a music rhythm game, based on the fact it came out all the way back in, guess what, 2008, it is a rather interesting title. It's $9.99, and there is a free demo available, so check it out. It has an overwhelmingly positive response on Steam as well, 95% positive, and that's based on 7,738 Steam user reviews. I would imagine that if Steam user reviews got implemented during Audiosurf's heyday, it would have a lot more reviews, but man, I just have a lot of fond memories with Audiosurf. Audiosurf and games like Super Hexagon. If we're talking about low-key titles that I was just able to chill to, listen to some music in the case of Super Hexagon alongside it, Audiosurf, obviously, you're playing the music. Those were just my chill games. Not necessarily playing much Super Hexagon anymore and not playing much Audiosurf anymore, but still, nonetheless, I do like to reminisce about games like this, and it's cool that all these years later, they have dropped an update for it. And lastly, I do want to note Xbox Game Pass updates, some really nice updates coming to Xbox Game Pass in the form of Yakuza 0. So yes, Yakuza 0 is coming to Xbox Game Pass. That's a very nice addition, and I do believe that the plan is to add all of the Yakuza games to Xbox Game Pass, at least the ones that are available on PC, so do expect those to trickle out over the next few months or so. Wasteland Remastered is coming, so that is of course releasing this month, and I imagine the Game Pass version will come day and day, so that's definitely a nice inclusion. It's called Wasteland Remastered, but if you actually look at it, it looks more like a remake to me than just a simple remaster. Reigns Game of Thrones is also there, so that's nice. 2 Point Hospital, which is very, very well received, that'll be a nice addition. And Indivisible, which was a game that I really wanted to check out, however, the pricing is a little bit high, at least it was initially. I believe it's still going for like $35-$40. Actually, I'll pull that up for you guys right now. Yeah, $40 is its MSRP, and even when it went on sale, I don't think it got that cheap. It was done by Lab Zero Games, pretty talented studio. They're a hand-drawn action RPG platformer, so that'll be added to Xbox Game Pass as well. At this point, I imagine a lot of your guys' $1 subscription for 3 months has expired, but still, you're paying month to month, $5 a month for all these games, even when it goes with its official release at $9.99 a month. I do think it's going to be a pretty good subscription offering. It's just really going to come down to how many subscription services are people going to keep. I think this is a problem with streaming services as well when you talk about like television show streaming services and sports streaming services. Not to get off on a complete tangent, but is everybody going to subscribe to Netflix, Hulu, ESPN Plus, throw in Game Pass in there, throw in all of these other subscription services, a DAZN, some of the other niche streaming services. There are just so many that I think at some point there is going to be a tipping point, and it's going to be like, okay, I'm signing up for this many, the rest of them, I'm sorry, I'm not paying, north of $100 a month, because that probably isn't going to be feasible for the majority of people. But nonetheless, that's a topic that honestly has so much depth to it, and I'd love to talk about it. Probably not that relevant to my channel, but whatever. Subscription services are very applicable to gaming as well, and we're seeing a lot of those come into the fray as well. I wouldn't be all too surprised if Valve drops their own one at some point, and I think that's a really good idea from their standpoint, but maybe that is something I can talk about in the future. And that's going to conclude this video, guys. Again, Grand Theft Auto 4 will be returning to Steam starting March 19, 2020, but it will be coming with a bevy of updates that are sure to disappoint some people, but hey, at least the game is coming back. Corkscrews and widescreens update for Audiosurf. Really cool to see that, and Xbox Game Pass getting some very nice additions. That's going to conclude this video. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can always leave that in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.